Have you ever wondered why some guys always seem to know the perfect moment to make a move, while others completely miss the signs and ruin the vibe? The truth is, most girls won't directly say, "Touch me." Instead, attraction shows up through body language, eye contact, teasing, and subtle invitations. If you can read those signs correctly, you instantly become more confident, more attractive, and way less awkward. But here's the important part. Attraction should always feel natural, mutual, and respectful. The goal is never to force anything. It's about understanding when a girl feels comfortable and emotionally connected with you. In this video, we're breaking down 6 powerful signs a girl wants you to touch her. Signs most men completely overlook. And trust me, sign number 6 is the one that changes everything. Imagine this. You're sitting next to a girl. The conversation is flowing effortlessly. She's smiling, laughing at your jokes, leaning toward you, and finding little excuses to stay close. Yet some guys still sit there frozen because they're terrified of making the wrong move. Meanwhile, another guy notices the signals, lightly touches her hand, and suddenly the chemistry explodes. That's why understanding attraction matters. The first sign is she keeps finding excuses to touch you first. This is one of the clearest signals of attraction because touching breaks the invisible barrier between two people. If a girl repeatedly touches your arm while laughing, fixes your shirt, taps your shoulder, or playfully pushes you, she's usually testing physical comfort. Women rarely touch men they feel uncomfortable around. When she initiates contact, even small contact, she's often inviting you into her personal space. Pay attention to playful moments. Maybe she brushes lint off your hoodie even though nothing is there. Maybe her hand lingers a little longer than necessary. Maybe she grabs your arm while talking excitedly. These little touches aren't random. They create connection. The key here is to mirror her energy naturally. If she lightly touches your arm during conversation, you can respond later with a gentle touch on her shoulder or hand. Nothing aggressive, nothing forced. Confidence comes from calmness, not intensity. A lot of men ruin the moment because they overreact. One tiny touch doesn't mean she wants you jumping straight into something romantic. Attraction builds step by step. Think of it like turning up the volume slowly instead of smashing the speakers. Girls feel safest around men who understand pacing. The second sign is she constantly moves closer to you. Distance tells you everything about attraction. If a girl likes you, she naturally reduces space between you. Humans subconsciously move closer to people they feel emotionally connected with. Watch for these moments. You're sitting together, and instead of keeping distance, she inches closer during conversation. Maybe your legs touch and she doesn't pull away. Maybe she leans against you while watching something. Maybe she stands extremely close even when there's plenty of room around. That closeness is intentional. When someone dislikes physical contact, they create distance immediately. But when attraction exists, proximity feels exciting instead of uncomfortable. One huge sign is when she stays close even after physical contact happens accidentally. Your hands brush together. Your shoulders touch. Instead of moving away, she relaxes into it. That's a green light for gentle escalation. The biggest mistake guys make here is acting robotic. Attraction isn't a business meeting. Don't stare at her like you're analyzing scientific evidence. Relax. Enjoy the moment. Chemistry grows when both people feel emotionally present. Women notice emotional intelligence more than perfect looks. The third sign is she holds eye contact longer than normal. Eyes reveal desire faster than words ever can. A girl who wants physical closeness often gives intense eye contact that feels almost magnetic. She looks at you while smiling softly. She glances at your lips during conversation. She holds eye contact just a second longer before looking away. Those moments create tension. Think about movies. Before a kiss scene happens, there's usually silence, eye contact, and anticipation. Real attraction works the same way. If she keeps locking eyes with you while standing close, especially during quieter moments, she may be waiting for you to confidently lead the interaction forward. Another huge clue is when she looks nervous but excited at the same time. Maybe she smiles and looks down after eye contact. Maybe she bites her lips slightly. Maybe her breathing changes when you get close. Those are emotional reactions. But again, confidence means awareness. Don't assume every smile means physical attraction. Context matters. The strongest signs happen when multiple signals appear together. If she's touching you, staying close, and holding deep eye contact, the attraction becomes much clearer. The fourth sign is she gets playful and flirtatious. Playfulness is often hidden attraction in disguise. A girl who likes you may tease you constantly, challenge you jokingly, or create little games during conversation. Why? Because flirting builds emotional tension. Maybe she makes fun of your music taste while smiling. Maybe she dares you to do something silly. Maybe she lightly bumps into you while joking around. That playful energy often creates opportunities for physical connection. Here's something many guys don't understand. Attraction isn't only physical. Women connect emotionally. First, if she feels excitement around you, physical closeness starts feeling natural. That's why humor is powerful. A playful atmosphere lowers nervousness and increases comfort. When two people are laughing together, touch becomes less awkward and more spontaneous. You'll notice this especially during teasing moments. She might grab your hand jokingly, steal your phone, or lean into you while laughing. Those actions often signal comfort and interest. The important thing is matching her vibe instead of trying too hard. Some guys suddenly become overly physical because they think flirting automatically guarantees success. That kills attraction instantly. The smoothest men understand subtlety. The fifth sign is she reacts positively when you lightly touch her. This is where many guys either panic or completely misread the situation. Imagine you gently touch her hand during conversation. What happens next tells you everything. If she immediately pulls away, stiffens up, or looks uncomfortable, you should respect that instantly and create space. But if she smiles, maintains contact, touches you back, or stays relaxed, that's often a strong sign of mutual attraction. Positive. Reactions matter more than the touch itself. Maybe you guide her gently through a crowd and she stays close afterward. Maybe your hand rests briefly on her back and she leans into you slightly. Maybe she keeps the physical connection going instead of ending it. These reactions show comfort. The most attractive thing a man can do is pay attention to her response, instead of focusing only on what he wants. That awareness creates trust. Women feel drawn toward men who make them feel safe, understood, and emotionally comfortable. Confidence without awareness feels arrogant. But confidence combined with respect feels incredibly attractive. This is why emotional intelligence beats cheesy pickup lines every single time. And now the sixth sign, the one most men completely miss. She creates moments where touching would feel natural. This is huge. A girl who wants physical closeness often sets up situations that make touching easier and more natural. She might ask to compare hand sizes. She might pull you onto the dance floor. She might complain her hands are cold. She might lean on your shoulder during a movie. She might hug you longer than expected. These are invitations to connection. Think about it. Attraction rarely happens through random dramatic moves. It builds through comfortable little moments that slowly increase intimacy. Women often prefer subtle progression because it feels emotionally safer. Instead of directly saying what they want, they create opportunities for you to lead naturally. And leadership here doesn't mean dominance. It means awareness, calmness, and confidence. One of the biggest differences between attractive men and awkward men is timing. Attractive men understand emotional rhythm. They notice when a woman feels comfortable. They move gradually instead of rushing. That patience creates tension. Sometimes the most powerful thing isn't making a huge move. It's lightly holding eye contact, letting the silence breathe, smiling slowly, touching her hand briefly and confidently. Small moments create big attraction. Now, here's something important every man needs to hear. Even if all six signs are there, consent and comfort always matter. Attraction should feel mutual, easy, and enjoyable for both people. If she seems uncomfortable, distracted, hesitant, or distant, the smartest move is to slow down and respect her space immediately. Real confidence is never pushy. In fact, the men women trust most are usually the men who stay calm under pressure. They don't force chemistry. They allow it to develop naturally. And, ironically, that patience often makes attraction even stronger. A lot of guys think success with women comes from memorizing tricks or acting like someone they're not. But the truth is simpler. Women respond to emotional presence. They notice how you make them feel. If you can create comfort, fun, confidence, and emotional connection, physical attraction often follows naturally. So let's quickly recap the 6 signs. She finds excuses to touch you first. She moves physically closer to you. She holds deep eye contact and looks at your lips. She becomes playful and flirtatious. She reacts positively when you touch her lightly. And finally, she creates situations where physical contact feels natural and easy. Master these signs, and you'll stop second-guessing yourself all the time. You'll start understanding attraction on a deeper level. And, most importantly, your interactions with women will feel smoother, more confident, and more genuine. Because attraction isn't about tricks, it's about connection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we're dropping more videos every week about attraction, confidence, dating, psychology, and relationship secrets most people never talk about. And tell me in the comments, which of these 6 signs do you think men miss the most? I'll see you in the next video.